we are honored to be joined here on the Night of Hope stage once again. She has the distinction, I think, of being the only one to join us for both Night of Hope Live 1 and here again for Night of Hope Live 2. That's right, she was with us in Seattle back in May. She is a frequent Christian Media Spotlight Night of Hope participant as well as a participant on Red's Room. I think she even hosted Red's Room the other night as well once. She'll get bit by the hosting bug just like she does everyone else that does it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Seattle, Washington, back where we are, please welcome the one and only Rebekah Ann Curtis.
Spend my life searching to get what I want, poured out myself over regrets I've done. I've lived in castles, top of the hill. All the comforts of life gave me no relief, and I don't want diamonds or emeralds or mansions or rings, not stardom or fortune to live like a king. All those things don't mean anything. And I've been a poet, I've been a vagabond. Oh, my heart's been broken and stolen and scattered and tossed around. And I don't want diamonds or emeralds or mansions or rings, not stardom or fortune to live like a king. All those things don't mean anything. I wanna know love, I wanna be free, I wanna run to the arms that have chosen me. I wanna know love, I wanna feel So I wrote that song originally when I came across a blog post of a woman who was just in anguish of not finding love, and I was like, you know, like her heart's crying. I was like, man, you were looking for love in all the wrong places, and I was like, I gotta write a song about that because she wants to know what it feels like to be loved, and there's only one. To know love, you have to, like, you can't love somebody unless you know love, and the Bible tells us that Jesus Christ, that God is love. How can you love me? What good do you see in a soul that is damaged, wounded and weak? I've hardened my heart, alone in the dark, protecting the pieces of me. I've tried not to cry, but this fear inside is killing the fragments I keep. And you want it all. You want it all. You want my mess, my confessions, my life and the essence, my thoughts and the places I walk. You want it all. Where would you follow? Where would you go to stop me from living the hell that I've known? I've hardened my heart, alone in the dark, protecting the pieces of me. I've tried not to cry, but this fear inside is killing the fragments I keep. And you want it all. You want it all. You want my mess, my confessions, my life and the essence, my thoughts and the places I walk. You want it all. You want it all. You give me new life, you give me new breath, you give me a heart transformed by your love. You give me new life, you give me new breath, you give me a heart transformed by your love. Oh. So I give it all. I give it all. I give my mess, my confessions, my life and the essence, my thoughts and the places I walk. I give it all. I give it all. I give it all. So this next song is called Turn to Gold. And I wrote it, I walked alongside my uncle because he ended up with throat cancer and he was living with my husband and I at the time. And he had just renewed his faith with Christ. And he came down with throat cancer, and he opted for surgery, which they ended up removing his tongue and a good portion of his vocal boxes, and he was unable to talk or speak. And it was pretty awful. But he needed help and assistance washing his wounds from the surgery after that for a few weeks. And so every day, every morning, and every evening I would go and help him wash these big long marks that went from both sides, from his ear down into a hole that they had cut in his neck. And as I was watching them heal, my thoughts were brought to the pottery. There's a type of pottery that's in Japan where they take a broken piece and they fill the cracks with gold, and it has to be done by a master. It can't be done by somebody who is just any pottery maker. It has to be somebody who's considered a master potter maker. And I thought, as I was watching his scars and it together, I was like, this is what Jesus Christ has done with his life, because he'd been through some pretty horrific things, and here he had with cancer, and how Christ does that is that he takes us who are broken and he fills in the pieces with himself, with his righteousness. And I was like, this is amazing. And so that's where this song came from, Turn to Gold. Words left wounds gouged in my soul. The ache I felt wasn't shallow. Bruised and betrayed, so many marks gashed to the core, alone in the dark. Your hands reached in, knit together my skin. What was cut with a knife was brought back to life. All my scars turned to gold, turned to gold. All my scars turned to gold, turned to gold, turned to gold. Painted with lies across my face, death that carried public disgrace, triggered by guilt, undressed by shame. How could I heal? How could I change? Your hands reached in, knit together my skin. What was cut with a knife was brought back to life. All my scars turned to gold, turned to gold. All my scars turned to gold, turned to gold. All my scars turned to gold, turned to gold, turned to gold. gold, turn to gold, turn to gold, turn to gold. Walking down old roads, places I used to hide. Failures like street signs haunt me as I pass by. I hear them telling me I won't be anything, only what I have been. But they only remind me of whose I am. I won't turn back, I won't give up. You can't tell me I'm not enough. I'm not defined by who I was, but who I am. Regrets and roadblocks stop me from leaving my shame. Exits and byways claim they can ease my pain. And I hear them telling me I won't be anything, only what I have been. But they only remind me of who I am. I won't turn back, I won't give up. You can't tell me I'm not enough. I'm not defined by who I was, but who I am. I am forgiven. I am forgiven. My past is done. I'll overcome by the one who sets me free. I'm not mistaken. I won't be shaken. This is who I'm meant to be. I won't turn back. I won't give up. You can't tell me I'm not enough. I'm not defined by who I was, but who I am. I won't turn back, I won't give up. You can't tell me I'm not enough. I'm not defined by who I was, but who I am. I am forgiven. I am forgiven. Oh, forgiven. Yes, forgiven. Oh, forgiven. Oh, forgiven. Thought I would do this song. I'm going to try and make it through it because somebody close to my husband and I passed away this morning. And I was like, well, we're going to do this song. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to try and make it through it. And I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. And man's empty praise treasures that fade are never enough. Then you came along and put me back together, and every desire is now satisfied here in your love. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing. Nothing is better than you. And I'm not afraid to show you my weakness, my failures and flaws. Lord, you've seen them all, and you still call me friend. 'Cause the God of the mountain is the God of the valley, and there's not a place your mercy and grace won't find me again. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Lord, there's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. You turn mourning to dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You turn graves into gardens. You turn bones into armies. You turn seas into highways. You're the only one who can. You turn graves into gardens. You turn bones into armies. You turn seas into highways. You're the only one who can. You're the only one who can. Oh, there's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you.
Rebekah and Curtis, everybody. What a night of hope we have tonight, emanating live from Pasadena Park Nazarene Church here in Spokane, Washington. Our 25th Night of Hope, only our second one that has been completely live of all time. Thank you to everyone, whether you're watching us on Facebook, facebook.com/Christian Media Spotlight, youtube.com/Christ Music Spotlight, as we usually are for Night of Hopes, or we're also on Red's Room tonight. Facebook group page, Red's Room Entertainment as well. Go check it out there, or you can watch us in the Olympia and Portland area on television as well. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We've got another great artist closing out Night of Hope. In fact, I think it's their first really official concert tonight. They got a debut one officially in Seattle in August. We'll have them coming up. But first, Rebekah, so great to have you here once again.
Thank you for having me.
Love this. What this is what a tradition turning into. First of all, condolences for this morning. Thank you for still coming out all this way. We were saddened to hear what happened this morning, so hopefully you guys are holding out okay. And
we're doing okay. The best thing that we could have done was get in the car and drive.
Oh, well, many prayers to you and your family through this. I'm sure not an easy season this morning. Not exactly the news you wanted to wake up to this morning.
No, it was not the news that we wanted to wake up to this morning.
Was it relatively sudden or?
Yeah.
Oh my word! That's many prayers to you.
Thank you.
What now? I know you also you'll be on Red's Room a little bit later tonight as well.
Yes.
But you hosted Red's Room as
did.
well. How did that go?
It went really good. I thought it went great. I loved it. I loved all the artists and all their music, and it was fun. It was a little hairy there at the end because I was like last minute. I didn't know that I was going to be hosting until like 15 minutes beforehand, and so I had texted him earlier, and I was like, I think I'm supposed to be host. You mentioned hosting at one point in time. Was that tonight? And he was like, no, it was somebody else. And he's like, 15 minutes before, can you? And I was like, yes. So I did, and it was fun. There was a moment where my battery almost ran out because I had to go put the geese away, but I live on a farm, so.
How is life on the farm?
It's
back west?
it's going. There's chickens and birds and things.
Oh my. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Chickens and birds and geese. Oh my. Yes.
Yeah.
Rebekah Ann Curtis had a farm. Never mind. Anyway, I digress from that. Anyway, what is new in the musical world of Rebekah Ann Curtis?
Well, let's see. I'm here at a Night of Hope again, and I love this. This is amazing. This is awesome. I'm available for house concerts and for doing stuff and going places and even Zoom concerts. If you want me to surreptitiously be in your house, like via Zoom, I can do that too. So lead worship and I also lead worship on Sundays for Recovery Church. So.
Indeed. It sounds like I think we're going to have to get something set up at our studio back in the west side of the state as well. Maybe we'll do a live broadcast of Night of Hope with Rebekah Ann Curtis as well here in the future. So great to have you with us here on the program. What is inspiring you these days musically in your season? What's inspiring you these days?
So for me, I'm really interested in... I've got a couple ideas that I can, as a songwriter, you always have like there's 1,000 ideas that like float through, and then sometimes you catch them, sometimes they like, no, I didn't write that down. I should have wrote it down. But for me, I have to say that right now I'm really interested in writing an Easter song. So a song, the Easter theme. Yeah, telling the story of Jesus on the cross. I know there's lots of stories out there, but I got an idea. So, and hopefully I'll get to share it before too long. So.
I love it. I love it. Rebekah Ann Curtis here with us on Night of Hope 25 Summerfest Live. Tell us where we can connect up with you, socials and otherwise, for people who want to continue following your musical journey.
Yes. So I am on Facebook. I'm not on there regularly, so if you send me a message, you might have to wait a week before I reply. I'm just being honest.
Nothing wrong with that.
I also have a Twitter account, which I check that more rarely than Facebook, but I am on a social media called notthebee.com, and I have an artist account there as also, and I'm also nobody there as well. We've done this before.
We've done this before. She's going to get me all confused again. Yes.
Yes, I am nobody. So, yeah. It's my handle. So it's my handle.
I am nobody, yes. Rebekah Ann Curtis, she is somebody to us right here, everybody. Don't go anywhere. She is sticking around. She's going to be on Red's Room, closing out this whole shindig, I think just like she did last time.
Woo!
Deja vu again. That's right. She's closing out things per tradition later on Red's Room tonight. Rebekah, thank you for being here again. Thank you for making the trek to come over here and bless us with your music.
Thank you for having me. This is an honor and a blessing. Thank you very much.
Well, we are honored to have you here. Rebekah Ann Curtis, everybody. They are going to